Hello viewers, my tonight's arrangement is correlative conjunctions, and in my last discussion I have already I already discussed what conjunction is, different types of conjunctions and many examples of correlative conjunctions. Now tonight I am starting with correlative conjunctions. I am giving you two examples first. For example, I visited not only Kolkata but also Mumbai. Not only Kolkata but also Mumbai. And you see that not only and but also have taken their places in the same place. Not only has taken its place before Kolkata, Kolkata is noun and it is a place, and but also has taken its place before Mumbai. Mumbai is also a place. Clear? Now example number 2. I not only visited Kolkata but also Mumbai. You see that not only has taken its place after the subject, just after the subject, I not only visited Kolkata but also Mumbai. It means I visited or I but also visited Mumbai. I but also visited Mumbai. Okay? So not only and but also are so correlated or correlative conjunctions that they will take their place just before the verb, after the verb, or after the subject. Clear? Now I am going to another discussion, that is compound conjunctions. There are different types of conjunctions. Now I am going to discuss compound conjunctions. First, I will give you some examples. I will explain and then I will come to the conclusion. Clear? And it will be very helpful to all of my boys and girls and my viewers to understand the matter very clearly. My first example is compound conjunction in order that. In order that, just follow me. You may take your exercise book and pen to write them down. In order that. For example, the notice was served in order that all might get the proper information. The notice was served in order that all might get the proper information. Here, in order that means so that. In order that means so that. Clear? Now come to second example of compound conjunctions. Second example is, for example, on condition that. On condition that. What is the example? For example, I will accept your invitation. I will accept your invitation on condition that you do not report the matter to my parents. You will not or you do not report the matter to my parents. Again, I am repeating, I will accept your invitation on condition that means provided that you do not you do not report the matter to my parents. Okay? Now come to another example. Even if you should not, we should not agree with you, we should not agree with you even if you are the secretary of the club. We should not, that means your proposal is so bad that we should not agree with you even if you are the secretary of the club. Clear? Next example, so that. So that. It is actually compound conjunction, but it is an example of adverb clause. For example, we lodged a complaint against the antisocial elements so that the police might interfere. So that the police might interfere. It is actually an example of adverb clause of result, but here so that is compound conjunction. Clear? Now I may come to another example, that is provided that. That means on condition that. Provided that means on condition that. For example, I may lend you the book. I may lend you the book provided that you will return it soon. You will return it soon. I may lend my book to you. I will lend you the book provided that you will return it soon. Okay? Now come to another example. As though. As though. All these are very important or unique examples for writing English, for speaking English, for comprehending English. When you are talking to your friends, relatives, office colleagues, etc., all these compound conjunctions are very essential or very necessary. As though, he walks as though he is wounded. That means he is walking very slowly. He walks as though he is wounded. Here as though means as if. Now come to another example, as well as. It is also an example of compound conjunction, as well as. For example, Tom as well as Dick. Tom as well as Dick was present there. And you see that when you combine, when you add two nouns or two pronouns with as well as, the subject should be taken or must be taken as singular number. You see the construction, Tom as well as Dick. Tom as well as Dick was present there. Was present there. So I have taken it as singular number. Now come to another example, that is as soon as. As soon as. It is called adverbial and it is also called adverbial conjunction or adverb conjunction. Clear? Or compound conjunction. As well as. as soon as he got down from the train, as soon as he got down from the train, it started raining. As soon as he got down from the train, it started raining. That means no sooner had he got down from the train, then it started raining. Clear? So as soon as is compound conjunction. Clear? Now come to as if. As if. He looks as if he were fatigued. That means he seems to be fatigued. He seems to be tired. He seems to be weary. W-E-A-R-Y. He looks as if he is fatigued, as if he were fatigued. Clear? You behaved as if you were a monarch. That means your behavior was kingly. You have kingly behavior. That means you exposed yourself as a monarch. You behaved as if you were a monarch. So, my today's discussion is over. I have given you the examples of compound correlatives and coordinating correlatives. Okay? So, I have just correlative conjunctions. I have given you correlative conjunctions and compound conjunctions. And today's lesson is over. Good night. And if you find any content for your speaking English, for your everyday use, for writing English, I think and I fervently hope that all of you will subscribe my channel to enthuse me, to encourage me, so that I may appear before you with many other grammatical items. Stay safe, stay mellow, avoid mass gathering, use mask and sanitizer, etc. Your examination is on the threshold or is knocking at the door. Thanking all of you. Good night.